Well, Mr. Hinkle, we have a pharmacy here that is a very busy place. Looks like everybody comes here in Columbia. Let's talk a little bit about the history. Now, you are John Hinkle Jr.
That's correct.
So, Dad was a pharmacist?
My father was a pharmacist, my grandfather was a pharmacist, and my son is now the fourth generation pharmacist.
So it's a family-run operation.
Family-run operation since 1893, right?
Wow. Now, what do we have in the store? Now, of course, it's more than a pharmacy.
Yeah, we have a little bit more than pharmacy. Of course, that's the heart of the business, but we also have additional things like a gift shop. We have a full restaurant 7 days a week, breakfast, dinner, lunch.
Now, let's talk about the pharmacy,
Okay.
because you evidently have ideas of how this pharmacy should be run. And what is your thoughts on that? What is a good pharmacy?
I would say that the key element for a good pharmacy is service. In this day of multiple competitions, of course, they're all over the place and many different varieties. But the service and how you treat the people in the small town and surrounding areas is still, in my opinion, the key to remaining successful.
And when you go and expand from a pharmacy to a gift shop and a little bit of everything, where do you put the stops? I mean, you could be extending this building.
Well, you really have to continue to look for things that take up the slack, because everything is not going to be able to be surviving on just one item like a pharmacy. I mean, you can, but it has to be a one-man shop if you're going to survive with just a pharmacy. So in a town like Columbia, which is about 11,000 people, maybe 10,500, we found that a restaurant was a big draw for people. The gift shop was a big draw for people. Our medical equipment area, which is very extensive, we do a lot of delivering to neighboring counties. That's been an adjunct that's been very beneficial for us. So these are the things you need. You need to have a combination in order to be successful and to stay alive in this day and age in the pharmaceutical retail business.
And then you throw in a restaurant.
You throw in a restaurant. It started as a soda fountain years ago, of course, and then gradually we turned things into a restaurant. So it was a venture that we didn't know how it was going to turn out, because we weren't people that were knowledgeable about the food business, but you learn as you go, and you take the hits and you take the advantages as they come along, and this is how it all became Hinkles Pharmacy and Restaurant.
Right. Okay, now when Mr. Hinkle sits down in the restaurant, what does he have? What is your favorite?
I like to have hot beef sandwiches, hot pork sandwiches, soups. We have a wonderful array of soups. When the shad roe comes, I always try to get that, but that's very short-lived because it's a short season. But our salads are very good, and our platters, we have a variety of platters. We have chicken pot pie, which is a Pennsylvania Dutch favorite. Sauerkraut and pork was yesterday, and that's a favorite of the people. So we have a little bit mixture of everything. We were fortunate to have a very good manager who's a very good chef, and we've been privileged to have him for quite a while, so that's been a bonus as well.
If someone wants more information on Hinkles Pharmacy, where can they get that information?
Well, we have a website, and of course anybody here in the pharmacy can inform them, and we have brochures which detail some of the things we do: free delivery service, free parking, 7-day-a-week hours, a little bit of everything. We try to put it all together the best we can.